fleet is to create that visibility so that our farmers know that extension services from government still exist. So we are looking forward to more services. These are field bikes that can be able to reach even some of the roughest terrain, and we have no doubt in our mind this will go a long way in enhancing the services we deliver to the Mwananchi. Thank you.
You said there's an additional 6 that are required.
Yes, this is not the only fleet we have. We have an additional 6 with fisheries officers. We also have another 16 bikes that are primarily with the veterinary officers. And through the support of His Excellency the Governor, we will continue to purchase some more so that we can ensure that every part of Nyeri is well covered. Thank you.
Very good. Let me begin by saying how much money we have invested today. It's about 3.6 million that has gone towards the purchase of these motorbikes. And as has been said, we're just increasing our fleet. We are building on the fleet that we already have. Like the 16 we are talking about were old motorbikes that have been repaired and now are roadworthy and on the road. And that's why I've said that they should also be branded so that our presence is felt within the wards. Like you have also heard, we have still another 6 that are involved in the ABDB program of fisheries to ensure that they are able to outreach and offer the services required. So ours is to just encourage our staff, to thank them for being available. I know we already have about 4 other vehicles, the Suzukis that are used around for AI services. And my thinking is that when you look at it from the broader perspective, we have a fleet. We have about close to around 86, 87 extension officers within the 30 wards. And that ensures that we are visible, we are available. But unfortunately for us today, you know, with the democracy that this country has really enjoyed, we get to a level where we are not able to extend our services the way they used to be a few years ago. You remember, a few years ago, you could not even plant coffee until you had the authority of the extension officer who would come and ensure that the trenches are done as they should, and they will tell you, you know, in whichever way that, Carol, don't worry about me watching anything, just don't worry. Don't worry. I know, don't worry, yeah. So what I would want to say is this, that a few years ago, walking back, you realize extension had some dictatorial tendencies. If you walk back, where the extension officer had to come and approve that you have planted coffee in the right way. Today is different. We are using, I think that we have the peer learning, if you know, where we have one farmer whose land he offers us land, and we are able to do our you know, the kind of farming we want to display there, and there is all that kind of learning. So what are we saying? Despite our officers being all over the field, it is important that we keep making sure that their presence is felt on the ground. And one of the ways is what we are now doing. Maybe one of these days we will have to invite all of them to come here so that once Nyeri people now will believe that we have enough extension officers. But however, we also continue to appreciate the good work that they are doing. This is part, especially what we have just done, is about the NAFCDP, the National Agricultural Value Chain, whatever. Remember, we are also going to be hiring 210 agripreneurs, and many of these extension officers, that is an added responsibility, where they will also be able to monitor the team. So ours is to wish you the very best, and to also tell the people of Nyeri that it will be a waste of money to invest in this kind of, you know, do this kind of investment, yet they do not put it to use. So we want to urge them to reach out. If you ask me, the next time they should also have their numbers blazoned all over this so that even if it passes, somebody can capture the number and occasionally call you. Otherwise, we wish you the very best. Take care of the equipment, because that is another challenge with the government. We are not able to really own these things. We think that anything government can be misused in whichever way. I think that is the wrong attitude. We must be very, very careful. And I always like to tell my drivers, your vehicle is your office. The same way I take care of the office that I stay in, you should also take care of the little office that you have been given. We wish you the very best. Very good. Go sawa? Very good.
Chukua mgurumisha, nataka gavana kwanza.
Mwego tuara.